You are looking live at Lakeman Field here in beautiful downtown Waupaca. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf, producing tonight as we bring you the... Gotta make sure I get this correct. This is the... Get my phone working here. Got to see what the official name of this is again. The doing double time here, so I'm kind of checking a few things. So be patient. Thank you, friends. This is officially called, and I'm going to write this down too. Battle on the Chain. There we go. Johnny Poppin will lead things off. Waupaca will be the visiting team here tonight in this first game of this tournament. We'll be here all day tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Good game tonight. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. Lakeman Field here in Waupaca. Just down the road from Point. Johnny Popham, Ryan McCuskey, and Luke Boehm set to lead things off here for Waupaca here in the top of the first. Waupaca will be the visiting team here. Lakeman and Merchants. And a fly out for the first out. Ryan Hubacek will track that one down and right. Ryan McCuskey, the center fielder, now batting for Waupaca. Thanks for tuning in tonight, friends. Beautiful night here. Not too much wind though. The humidity, you can feel it. We will be playing 7 innings tonight. And a fly ball. Back in center field. And the catch is made by Coleman Schilling. Nice job by Schilling in center for the second out. Luke Boehm, the batter now, the first baseman. Boehm, the lefty, swings ground ball, scooped up at first by Connor Langdon, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Half an inning in, you're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the Battle on the Chain here in Waupaca. 2-day tournament. Joined here by Allison Wolf. Very impressive young lady. She's going to Marquette to business school. I went to Platteville for music education. Graduated 37 years ago. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Leading things off for Everest will be Brandon Kranz, Tanner Graham, and Ryan Hubacek. And the bottom of the first, Everest being the home team. Getting some of my defensive people put in here. So Brandon Kranz leading things off for the Merchants here in the bottom of the first. Lights are on, but twilight is still about. Don't worry about that. That's just my phone. My family likes to text quite a bit. Count is 0-1. Fouled away. 0-2 the count. Let's look at the defense here for the Lakemen. Jason Ellie is behind the plate. That's a ground ball scooped up by the short. Jake Pankratz could not make the play. So an E6 will put Kranz at first. Let's do the defense again for Wapaka. Jason Ellie catching. Luke Bain is at first. Johnny Popham at second, Alex Pankratz at third, Jake Pankratz at short, Walker Smith in left, Ryan McCuskey in center, and Brendan Canterbury in right. Jack Egan on the mound tonight for the Lakemen, the lefty, with a runner at first. I think I kind of got everything put together. Gets the sign. Squares the bunt. Throw over to first, not in time. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. 0-1 the count. 0-2 now. This is Tanner Graham, the batter. Brandon Kranz led things off for Everest. Reached on an error by the shortstop. And the pitch. Outside for ball. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months at Culligan Water of Wapaka. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. That's a cool website. And struck him out. Graham down on strikes for the first out. Ryan Hubachek, the right fielder, now batting with one away. Swing and a miss for strike one. Feel free to use it if you need a bug spray. I got bit on the elbow last night, and it's just in a bad spot. You just, pain in the neck. It's such a pain in the neck. Fouled back. Looks to be a very beautiful evening here in Waupaca. Drove down on Highway 10, went through Stevens Point. They had the Senior Open for the PGA. Count is 0-2 to Hubachek. I'll make that 1-2. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Hanson Furniture, A.J. Holly and Sons Funeral, and Strongwood of Waupaca. High to even the count at 2. Everest in the green. Lakeman in their white jerseys with the red numbers, letters, and trim. DC Everest sporting the same colors as their high school team. Everest out of Schofield there, but Everest is known as the Merchants. Throw back to first. Cran's back in plenty of time. Luke Bain holding him on. Popped up, foul, first base side. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Here's the pitch. Count run to full now, 3-2. Hubachek got behind in the count 0-2. Now he's got it full at 3-2. Jack Egan, the left-hander, on the hill for the Lakeman. Comes set, checks the runner at first. Comes to the plate. Ground ball, right at the shortstop. Could be 2. Out at 2. And out at 1. Double play ends the first inning. One in the books. We're scoreless here from Waupaca. You're watching baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back to the Battle on the Chain. Head to the top of the second inning, and the Lakemen will bring up Brendan Canterbury, Jake Pankratz, and Jason Ellie. Defense for the Everest Merchants. Nick Barnes is behind the plate. Connor Langban, the first baseman. Tanner Graham at second. Josh Nielsen at third. Brandon Kranz is the shortstop. The left fielder, make sure I have this right, Andrew Baranowski. Center field is Coleman Schilling. Right field is Ryan Hubacek for the Merchants. And on the hill is Heinrich Walder. Number 99. And that hit to left field is going to be a base hit. Could be extra bases. Canterbury's going to come in the second with a stand-up double to lead off the top of the second inning for the Lakemen. We'll be here all day tomorrow. Nobody out here. Top of the second. Brendan Canterbury at second and Jake Pankratz, the shortstop, the batter. He takes strike one from Walder. The right-hander checks the runner, comes to the plate. Takes ball one. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made, in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Count even at the ball and strike. The pitch. Fly ball center field. And it's just off the glove of Schilling. That's going to score one. So an RBI double for Jake Pankratz. Puts the Lakemen on the scoreboard, as Canterbury will cruise in easily from second base for the first run of the contest. Come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka for a wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options, perfect for date nights, family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in Wapaka. Jason Ellie, the catcher, heading the count now 1-0. Back-to-back doubles lead to the first run for the Lakemen. That pitch low for ball two. Walker Smith on deck for Wapaka. The battle on the chain. This tournament, second game of the night. Hortonville and Kewaskum. The first game, Kewaskum won that matchup, I believe. Only playing 7 innings since it's a tournament. And we're in the second. 2-1 the count to Ellie. And he hits a pop-up. And it's going to be caught. Good job by Connor Langben. Wow, good defensive play by the first baseman. In foul territory, makes the catch. One down will bring up Walker Smith, the number 7 batter in the lineup. Sports number 33 on his back. Pretty nice little ballpark here. The pitch. Ball. Walker Smith playing left field tonight. Walder gets his sign. Checks the runner at second, comes set, and delivers. And it's ball two. L&L Propane in Wapaka is the area's leading propane provider, serving Wapaka, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas since 1988. We specialize in propane tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. For all your needs in propane, contact L&L Propane in Wapaka today. And a base hit to right scores another run. So an RBI single for Walker Smith. We'll bring in Jake Pankratz, so now it's 2-0 Lakeman. Heinrich Walder kept them quiet in the first, but they have exploded here for 2 runs here in the second. This is Alex Pankratz, the third baseman. The pitch. Outside for a ball. Joe Anderson and Allison Wolf bringing you tonight's action. Allison, the maestro of the modulator tonight. Followed back. She probably doesn't know what that means. It's a compliment, trust me. For those of us who used to use analog television, that's how you broadcast with a modulator. Everything now is digital. Count even at a ball and a strike. Walter checks the runner at first. Two and one the count. Heinrich Walder. Cool name. He's behind in the count 2-1. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now 3-1. 1 out, 1 on, 2 have come in. Here's his pitch. Strike called. We'll have games at 11:15, I think, tomorrow morning, and then 2:30 or 4:30. I know I'm packing a lunch tomorrow. It's going to be a long day. Extra coffee. Fly ball, playable. And right fielder Ryan Hubacek takes it for out number 2. I'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Adam Kennedy, the DH. Kennedy batting from the right side. Didn't get a chance to buy Allison a Snickers or a Kit Kat. I'll do that tomorrow, don't worry. I always feed my producers. 0-1 the count to Kennedy with 2 outs and 1 on. Walker Smith, he's still at first. Out of play. First base side. 320 down the lines. Well, 320 down right field, 318 down the left field line. Straightaway center is 367. Light's starting to take effect on the field. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will end the inning. 2 runs come in for the Lakemen. Head to the bottom of the second. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Wapaka Mattresses is Wapaka's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Wapaka Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Wapaka Mattresses on Highway Q in Wapaka.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Folks, is he as smart as you, though? No. And we're back here at the Battle on the Chain at Lakeman Field in Wapaka. Joe Anderson and Allison Wolf bringing you tonight's action. We'll be here all day tomorrow. 3 games tomorrow morning, late morning, and then afternoon and evening for the championship. Hey friends, Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Moseley locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Bottom of the second inning, the Merchants will bring up Josh Nielsen, Nick Barnes, and Andrew Baranowski. As Jack Egan starts his second inning of work for the Lakemen. The lefty, number 34. Kind of got that rocky motion. And the pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Pankratz at short over to first for the first out. One up, one down. Barnes, the catcher, his first at bat. Nick Barnes in the number 5 spot tonight. Tom Fish in charge of the Merchants. And lefty against lefty. Count now is 1-2 to Nick Barnes. Andrew Baranowski on deck. One strikeout on the evening for Jack Egan here in the second. Get that said correctly. And make that the second strikeout of the game for Mr. Egan. So 2 up, 2 down. That's what I was trying to say, and it just didn't. Got tongue twisted. 2 more days of the Senior Open up in Stevens Point. So if you check that out, you can come down here and check out our games tomorrow. Andrew Baranowski with 2 outs here. Base is empty. And he's in the hole 0-2 to Jack Egan. Jack Egan comes set and delivers. Little sidearm left-handed pitcher for the Lakemen. Kind of has that step motion. Ground ball. Shortstop picks it up. Pankratz over to first for the third out as Boehm makes the squeeze. 3 up, 3 down. After 2, it is Lakemen 2, Everest Merchants nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Battle on the Chain between the Everest Merchants and the Waupaca Lakemen. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf, my producer tonight. Head to the top of the third inning where the Lakemen will bring up the top of the order. Johnny Popham will lead things off. Popham in the first inning flew out to Ryan Hubacek in right. 0 for 1 on the night. Ryan McCuskey and then Luke Boehm due to bat here in the top of the third against Heinrich Walder. And a big swing and a miss for Popham behind in the count 0-1. Pop him with the high stirrups. I'm kind of old school like that. That's the way we always used to wear them. Count even and a ball and the strike. Walter comes set in the pitch. Popped up. Down the right field line, and it's going to be out of play. Count now 1-2. Beautiful night for baseball. Beautiful park. Sitting here in the picnic table down the third baseline, right next to the Everest dugout. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Crayons over to first, and that's a wild throw. And Popham will reach on an error and advance to second as the ball scooted out of play. So Johnny Popham on second. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. McCuskey takes strike one. Walter comes set and comes to the plate. And that pitch low and away for ball one. Count even and a ball and a strike. McCuskey flew out to Coleman Schilling in the first. Two and one to count. The pitch. Strike two. Save over 40 to 70% on major mattress brands with factory direct prices at Wapaka Mattresses. No appointment needed. Just stop in and save. Go to County Road QQ in Wapaka. Popped up, and it's going to be out of play. Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. 2-2 the count with Johnny Popham at second. And a fly ball to right field. And tracked down by the center fielder, Coleman Schilling. So a sac fly for McCuskey. And Popham will advance the third. That'll bring up Luke Boehm, who grounded out to Connor Langben in the first. And the left-hander steps in the batter's box. Little to no breeze tonight. Walter gets with the sign, comes with the pitch. Popped out of play behind the screen. Thankfully, I parked far enough away. My car is safe. I've got the good car tonight. The Zaleski Mobile kind of has about a 50-mile radius that it can go. Popped up over our heads and into somebody's yard. Didn't really distract the young lady to my left reading a book. 0-2 the count to Luke Boehm. In the pitch. Grounder. Base hit. So an RBI for Boehm will make it 3-0. As Popham, who reached on the throwing error from Kranz, scores the third run of the match here for the Lakemen. That brings up Brendan Canterbury, who led off the second inning with a double and scored the first run of the contest. Canterbury in the hole 0-1. Make that 0-2 as he fouls that one back. Supposed to be pretty good sleeping weather tonight, getting down into the 50s. Maybe some rain on Sunday. Gotta see, I gotta go to the farm on Sunday, maybe. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Walder yet to register a strikeout here in the contest. He's also yet to walk a batter. Pardon me, he's got one strikeout. Had that in the second inning as he got Adam Kennedy to strike out to end the second. Walder now has the count even at 2-2 to Canterbury. And he hits a fly ball. Brandon Kranz, the shortstop, makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Brings up Jake Pankratz, the shortstop. RBI double in the second and scored a run. 3-2 Lakeman here in the top of the third. Lakeman, the visiting team. Pankratz sports number 9 on his jersey, and he hits a fly ball. Back, 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 back. Gone. No. Hit it to the fence. I thought he had it out of there. And Pankratz thought he had it gone too. But we'll end up with a double, an RBI double, as Boehm was going on contacts with 2 outs. It's now 4-0 Lakeman. Just out of reach of Coleman Schilling in center. I thought it had gone over the fence, but it dropped about 365 feet away. Pankratz with a 2-out RBI double. Brings up Jason Ellie now, the catcher, who popped up to Connor Langben, the first baseman. Makes it 4-0 Lakeman. Walder needs to get out of this inning. And a base hit. No! Schilling says you'll get nothing and like it in center field. Good catch by the center fielder. 2 more come in for the Lakemen here in the top of the third. They extend their lead 4-0 over the Merchants. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Spotted Cow. Oh, sorry, we're on. Welcome back to the Battle on the Chain here in Zaleski Sports. I was just talking to Allison about what she was drinking. She's drinking a drink called Celsius. She was explaining it to me, and I got it, and I said I kind of stick to basic stuff like water and coffee and Spotted Cow, and you caught me saying Spotted Cow on the air, sorry. Let's get back to business, shall we? All right, we're in the bottom of the third, And the Merchants, trailing 4-0, will bring up Matt Witter, Connor Langben, and Coleman Schilling, 7, 8, 9 hitters in the lineup for Tom Fish. And Jack Egan on the hill tonight so far, struck out 2. No hits so far, and has not walked a batter. Little ground ball scooped up by Pankratz. Over to first. And got him. Good play by Alex Pankratz at third base. Connor Langben. His first at bat here in the third. Egan throwing a no-hitter so far for 2 1/3 innings. And the left-handed hitting Connor Langben would like to change that if he could for the Merchants. He takes ball 1. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Count now run to 3-0. Strike called. Everest has had 1 base runner in the first inning. He reached on an error. So the perfect game is out of consideration, but the no-hitter is still intact for Jack Egan. And just as I say that, he hits a batter. So Connor Langben will reach after being hit by a pitch. Second base runner of the night. No-hitter is still intact. As Langben is only the second base runner of the evening for the Merchants. This is Coleman Schilling, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. And ball 1. Beautiful Lakeman Field here in Wapaka. You take exit 153 and meander a little bit. And remember being in Wapaka, I want to say around 1990, Judge Solon Ensemble. They were just going to get into the brand new high school. And Allison saying, that's old, it's 30 years old. One and 2 the count to Coleman Schilling. And strikeout victim number 3 on the night for Jack Egan. As he goes down looking for out number 2. That'll bring up the top of the order, and Brandon Kranz, the only other base runner for the Merchants tonight, as he reached on a throwing error from Jake Pankratz in the first on a ground ball. The lefty throws. Little number foul. Brandon Kranz, the left-handed batter, playing shortstop, rubbed out on a double play in the first. No wind, but it's not hot, and the humidity is comfortable. I had a picture come up in my Facebook memories page. It showed a car buried in snow. And it said, all you people who complain about humidity will be seeing this in 6 months. I'll live with the humidity. And strike 2 to Kranz. 1-2 the count with 2 outs, and Logan Connor Langben at first. The pitch popped up. Back goes Alex Pankratz, called off by Jake Pankratz, the shortstop, for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, one left. We head to the 4th. It's Lakeman 4, Merchants nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Get the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold. And you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back, friends, to the Battle on the Chain here in beautiful downtown Waupaca at Lakeman Field. Allison Wolf, my producer, Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. We'll be here tomorrow for a triple header on the network. Right now we are heading to the top of the 4th, and the Lakemen have jumped out to a 4-0 lead over the Merchants. Heinrich Walter still on the hill for the Merchants, and he will be facing the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Lakemen, Walker Smith. And Smith, as soon as I say his name, is going to end up getting a base hit to lead things off here in the top of the 4th. Alex Pankratz, the number 8 hitter, and Adam Kennedy, the number 9 hitter, due up. Pankratz will step into the batter's box. Working at the Waupaca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career. Join us and make the iron castings the world uses and trusts. Cast your own future. Apply at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. I didn't check to see what the temperature was when we started. I usually do that. Right now the temperature is 80. I'll take that. No breeze, really, to speak of. 2-0 count to Alex Pankratz with Walker Smith at first. And make that 2-1 the count. Alice made the comment that, boy, this game is moving quite along, quite fast, and it is. Snap thrower to first, he's back in time. Sort of reminds me of when the new rules for Major League Baseball with that 20-second pitch clock. That is cut at minimum 30 minutes off of every Major League game. 2-2 the count now to Pankratz. For those of you who are old enough to remember Mike Hargrove when he played for the Cleveland Indians, now the Guardians. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Call the ball. Full count now. Mike Hargrove used to be known as the human rain delay. Every pitch he would step out, unzip the gloves, zip them back up, readjust everything, dig in. He would have a 10-minute at-bat and face 7 pitches maybe. And walked him. Pankratz now on first. Smith at second with nobody out.
So it was the opposite of Suter.
Yeah. And Tom Fish will go out and have a chat with his pitcher. Talk things over. Yeah, I remember watching Mike Hargrove play, and he became a very successful manager. Indians have yet to win a World Series since, I think, 1951. I know they won it in 48. No, I was not alive then. Conference over. 2 on, nobody out, and the number 9 hitter, Adam Kennedy, in the box. And swings and misses for strike 1. Heinrich Walter has given up 4 runs, struck out 1, and walked 1. With nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Here's his pitch. It's a short. And deep enough in the hole. Kennedy's going to get technically he's going to get a fielder's choice because they made the play at second to Brandon Kranz.
He was safe at second.
I know he was. Yeah, he gets a fielder's choice because they didn't make the play on the batter. Now we're going to have another meeting of minds, and that's going to be it for Hunter Walder. And the new pitcher coming in is going to be number 22. And I think I rubbed his name off. No, it is Josh Nielsen. There we go. Sorry. Josh Nielsen will move from third to the mound. The numbers so far on Hunter Walder: 3 innings, 6 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 4 runs. He's responsible for the runners on base. So that run count may increase. Josh Nielsen would like to have it stop for the Merchants. And Baranowski has moved to third base. Base is loaded and nobody out. And top of the order, and Johnny Popham looking for his first hit of the night. Fly out and reached on an error and scored a run in the third. Nielsen comes set in the pitch. Called a strike. 2-1 the count. Ryan McCuskey on deck for the Lakemen. I think at this point right now, unless he gets a strikeout, you want to get an out, give up a run to get an out. Fouled off. Nobody out here when base is loaded here in the top of the 4th for the Lakemen. And the count even at 2 to Johnny Popham. Nielsen comes set and delivers. And struck him out. So Nielsen strikes out his first batter that he faces. 1 out with bases loaded still. Now you can kind of play back a little bit. Well, the infield is still in. Got to worry about a bunt. It's Ryan McCuskey. 2 flyouts to Coleman, Schilling in center field. 0 for 2. And foul that off the umpire's face mask. Walker Smith at third, Alex Pankratz at second, Adam Kennedy at first. Good to know that Allison also keeps books so we can discuss hits, fielder's choice, errors. Oh, and 1 the count. Nielsen, the pitch. 1-1. Infield in. Outfield midway. Good leadoff from Walker Smith at third. That pitch low. Oh, 2-1. Nielsen trying to slow down the pace of the Lakeman. And now it's 3-1. Nielsen struck out the first batter he faced, and Johnny Popham. And now Ryan McCuskey, his second batter. It's 3-1. No place to put him. McCuskey taking all the way, count now full. Drop third strike. He's going to be out no matter what. And another strikeout. And now the defense can play back as Nielsen strikes out his second batter. They had bases loaded and nobody out, and back-to-back strikeouts by Josh Nielsen. Now a little bit more manageable for the Merchants. Luke Boehm, 1 for 2. RBI single in the third and scored the second run, or fourth run of the contest. With 2 outs, the base runners will be going on contact. Nielsen delivers. Ball. Nielsen has come in and kind of calmed things down, slowed down the game a little bit. Very deliberate pitcher. The pitch. Fly ball, left field. In comes, and it's going to drop. No, it's going to be a foul ball. And I rubbed off number 31's name. Shoot. I gotta go check my other sheet. Nolan Hoppies in left. And somebody's setting off some fireworks. This is 4th of July weekend. 1-2 the count to Luke Boehm. Popped up out of play. Supposed to be a pretty good sunny day tomorrow. We'll put up the tent, or the canopy, and come over and say hi to us here at the broadcast center for Zaleski Sports here at Lakeman Field. And 3 strikeouts ends the inning. Lakeman threatened but do not score. Head to the bottom of the 4th. Lakeman 4, Everest nothing. You're watching the Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Before, during, or after the game, come to the pub. This is Tim Wanty. The pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite place to watch the game and a great place to eat, too. We're known for our world-famous burgers with a wide variety that everyone will love. And now we offer lunch buffets 3 days a week. Taco Tuesday, Pasta Wednesdays, and Thursday soup buffet, all ready to eat and get you back to work on time. And of course, when the sun goes down, the pub on Main Street is Waupaca's favorite spot for nightlife.
We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. And the Merchants trailing the Lakemen 4-0. Lakeman had bases loaded and nobody out. And relief pitcher Josh Nielsen came in and struck out the side to end the threat. And we stand at 4-0. Can the Merchants chip away at this lead? Jack Egan has pitched a gem tonight for the Lakemen. Pitching a no-hitter so far. He's allowed only 2 base runners so far, hit 1 batter, and 1 reached on an error. Otherwise, he'd have a perfect game. This is Tanner Graham. Tanner struck out in the first inning. And the left-handed Jack Egan in fuego in this matchup. Count even at a ball and the strike. Two and two. And called a strike. Graham didn't even move the bat. Fourth strikeout of the match here for Jack Egan. And that'll bring up Ryan Hubacek. Hubacek grounded into a double play in the first inning, 0 for 1. Egan starts him out with ball 1. Count even out a ball and the strike. One and two to count. To the right fielder. Egan's pitch. And another strikeout. This one a swinging strikeout for the second out of the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Josh Nielsen now pitching. Nielsen pitched the Everest Merchants out of a jam in the top of the fourth. Bases loaded, nobody out, struck out the side. And Egan matches him here with a strike of his own. 0-1 the count. Pitch high for ball 1. Count even and ball and a strike. Triple header tomorrow here from Lakeman Field. Battle on the chain. Allison and I will be here for all 3 games tomorrow on the network. Second game of the night here. Kewaskum with the win over Hortonville in the first game. I believe that is correct. And struck out the side does Egan. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the 5th. Lakeman 4, Merchants nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
We're back here at the Lakeman Field for the Battle on the Chain here on Zaleski Sports. Merchants trailing the Lakeman 4-0. We're in the top of the 5th. Lakeman are the visiting team in this contest. They flip a coin since it's a tournament. Allison Wolf doing a great job producing. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play tonight. We'll be here all day tomorrow, so make sure to tune in if you can't come out to the ballpark. Beautiful place to play baseball. It's supposed to be in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow. We'll be under our little blue canopy tent tomorrow, bringing you action here on the network. Lots of baseball on Zaleski Sports, so if you want to sit in the air conditioning in your recliner at home, tune in to YouTube. You've got a lot of choices. Brendan Canterbury will lead things off for the Lakeman. He takes strike 1. Kind of interesting to watch Allison text while she's working here too, with long fingernails and 2 thumbs. She types faster and more accurately than I do with all 10 fingers. It's a skill that the kids have learned. I remember when I had to take typing in high school, my typing teacher, God rest her soul, the best I could do was 67 words a minute with 37 errors. And she kind of said, nah, you don't have it. Oh, show off. Allison said, I can type 90 with no errors. But I was a sports writer for a couple years for Royal High School, too, for the newspaper. I had a lot of published articles.
Keyboard or typewriter?
Typewriter. I got her on that one. She said typewriter or keyboard, and I said typewriter and manual. I can hunt and peck pretty good. I can type with 4, and actually, friends, I can type faster with 4 fingers than I can with 10, and more accurate. Didn't say I didn't use a lot of whiteout, though. Swing and a miss on strike 3 for Canterbury. And he's going to beat it out as the ball got away from Barnes. So Canterbury becomes only the 3rd base runner, or pardon me, scratch that. Is at first, and that brings up Jake Pankratz, the shortstop. Jake on the night, 2 for 2, with 2 RBIs, 2 doubles for Mr. Pankratz. This is Jake, because there's an Alex Pankratz as well. I think they're brothers. They are, okay. Walked in tonight to see the big sign on the concession stand wall. It talks about how successful the Lakemen are. Quite a bit of success for this ball team. 0-1 the count. And nice bunt. And a bad throw from Nielsen. So back-to-back errors. Has runners at first and second. Nielsen fielded the bunt. Threw it to Langben, but about 5 feet away from Connor Langben. Did the best he could to corral it. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. We got infield fly rule in effect. And Jason Ellie, 0 for 2. Josh Nielsen in his second inning of work for the Merchants. And starts out Ellie with a ball. Two on. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss for strike one. Count even at 1-1. 2 in the second, 2 in the third for the Lakemen. Jason Ellie awaits the pitch from Nielsen. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike two. Nielsen in relief of Hunter Walter for Everest. Fourth of July tournament here. High for ball two. This is called the Battle on the Chain. I know my friend Cale Jacoby is doing the Firecracker tournament. That's Legion Baseball up in Stevens Point at Buchholz Park. And a strike three for Nielsen. This time it's caught. So one away brings up Walker Smith. The left fielder is 2 for 2 with an RBI. Two on with one out. And Josh Nielsen gets the sign from Nick Barnes. He comes set, checks the runners, and comes to the plate. Throws a strike. 7-inning games here, since it's a tournament. Usually play 9, unless the mercy rule is in play. 10 runs after 7. And a swing and a miss for strike two. 0-2 now to Smith. Alex Pankratz on deck for the Lakemen. Here's the pitch from Nielsen. And struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts. He's actually got 3 strikeouts here in the inning. But Canterbury reached first on a pass ball. And Jake Pankratz reached first on a throwing error by Josh Nielsen. Nielsen then with 2 back-to-back strikeouts for 2 outs. Alex Pankratz the batter. Alex 0 for 1 with a walk. Flew out to Ryan Hubacek in right in the first. So the third baseman trying to corral his first hit of the night. Nielsen checks both runners. Lures a strike. 0-2 now to Alex Pankratz. Adam Kennedy on deck. Alex Pankratz, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Andy Wanty. Manages the Lakeman. Nielsen will get the sign. Comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 4 strikeouts in the inning for Josh Nielsen. We head to the bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Lakeman over the Merchants. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
At Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of Battle on the Chain between the Waupaca Lakemen and the Everest Merchants. Jack Egan throwing a no-hitter here for the Lakemen. He has struck out 6 and has not walked the batter. He's only allowed 2 base runners. Actually, I believe he's walked 1. No, he hit 1 batter. That's it. Brandon Kranz reached on a throwing error. And Connor Langben was hit by a pitch. Other than that, no Everest batter has reached base. Nick Barnes, the batter for the Merchants. So a no-hitter in the works for Jack Egan and the Lakemen. I don't think the Merchants realize they're in our camera shot. We'll describe it best for you. Count is 0-2 to Nick Barnes. Make that 0-3, as that's another strikeout. Andrew Baranowski, the left fielder, or pardon me, now at third base, will bat. Got to learn a little bit different camera angles tomorrow. We'll pull our picnic table closer to the fence. A little bit riskier, but we can do it. 0-1 the count now to the third baseman, Andrew Baranowski. Andrew on the evening 0-for-1 grounded out to Jake Pankratz at short. Count even and a ball and the strike. Everest trying to get a little bit of pep going. And another strikeout. Egan is in fuego. 2 up, 2 down brings up Matt Witter. Trying to get you a camera shot, but our Merchants friends are in the way. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jack Egan. Egan throwing a no-hitter for the Lakemen. 8 Ks, and there's a hit. Scooped up. There. All right, Miss Wolf, hit or error? You're gonna call it a hit? She'll call it a hit. So the no-hitter goes away. I was going to rule it a hit, too. That would have been one heck of a play. Pankratz did all he could to scoop it up and get it. So the one no-hitter is done for Jack Egan, but he's pitched a gem. We've got a courtesy runner coming in for Everest. That's Ben Adams. Well, that's quite a pitching performance for Jack Egan to get in with 2 outs in the 5th. Gives up his first hit of the contest to Matt Witter. Connor Langben now, the first baseman. Hit by a pitch in the 3rd. And ahead of the count now, 1-0. Now we got to see what the mindset is of Jack Egan. Can he get back focused now, knowing that the no-hitter is gone? Checks the runner. Here comes to the plate. Connor Langben, the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Merchants. The pitch. 2-0, or 2-1 the count. Langben, the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Tom Fish. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ben Adams at first, the courtesy runner. Luke Boehm holds him on. Egan gets the sign. Comes set. And the pitch. Strike 2. 2-2. Two outs here with 1 on. Jack Egan gets the sign, comes set. The pitch. Count is now full, 3-2. He struck out the first 2, gave up his first hit of the contest here in the bottom of the 5th to Matt Witter, and now has a full count on Connor Langben. The pitch popped up. It's going to come over around our heads. Watch out. That was pretty close, wasn't it, Allison? About that far. Because I'm watching this like, where's my glove? Where's my glove? I'm going to catch it. Then it's like, oh snap, we don't have one. We're okay.
Stay here, young lady.
Poor Alex Pankratz went over the fence right in front of us. Throw over to first. Never can be too careful in a baseball game. Play-by-play announcer for the Yankees got hit in the head on a foul ball, came right back and hit him in the coconut. Fouled away.
Oh, Willie Adames got hit in the dugout.
He did. Willie Adames got hit in the dugout. I know I've been in Carson Park and had a couple of foul balls come into the... Yeah, because there's no fence there. At least up in the press row.
Yeah, you were sent down to the Rattlers to try to get back.
Mm-hmm. And walked him. Adams will move the second, and Langben draws a walk. That is the first walk of the contest for Egan. Jack Egan lost the no-hitter with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Base hit. And now walked his first batter. This brings up the number 9 hitter, Coleman Schilling. With 2 on and 2 out. And starts him out with a strike. Merchants trying to make a dent in this 4-0 deficit here in the bottom of the 5th. And pitch outside for a ball. Yeah, that was a wake-up call, as Allison said. I'm awake now. So am I. Two and one now to Coleman Schilling. See if the wheels are going to kind of come off the Lakeman bus here. Egan struggling after he got the first two out and then gave up his first hit and first walk. Snap throw to second. And good job of knocking that down. Jake Pankratz. They tried to pick up Barnes, or pardon me, they tried to pick off, let me just keep this open. Adams at second. He got a pretty good lead. Allie gunned it down and Jake Pankratz snagged it. Two on, two out, 3-1 count to Coleman Schilling. Egan comes set. The pitch. And walked him. Back-to-back walks. Have loaded the bases with 2 outs. And you had to kind of wonder what was going through Jack Egan's mind after he had that 2 outs in the 5th and had a no-hitter and gave up his first hit. Jake Pankratz did all he could to snag that ground ball and just couldn't make the play. Now Egan in a tough spot with 2 outs and bases loaded. In the top of the order for the Merchants and Brandon Kranz. 0 for 2. Reached on an error and rubbed out in a double play. And then popped out to Jake Pankratz at short. Left-handed hitting shortstop. Hits a fly ball to left field, and it's going to be foul. Night has fallen on Lakeman Field. Here's the pitch from Egan. And held up. Count should be 1-2. Runners will go on contact with 2 outs. Kranz waits the pitch from Egan. Here it is. Another ball, 2-2. See if Wapaka makes a change here. Ground ball. Popham at second. Over to first for the 3rd out. Well, Jack Egan had a no-hitter through 2 out, 4 2/3, but lost it and walked 2 batters to load the bases. But the defense comes up big for the Lakemen and shuts the door. We head to the 6th inning. Lakemen 4, Merchants nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Wapaka Mattresses is Wapaka's own, local family-owned and operated go-to for factory direct pricing on furniture, beds, sofas, sectionals, recliners, and so much more, all under one roof and all priced to sell with 40 to 70% off on major brands. Make your house feel like home with a comfortable item with next-day delivery and knowledgeable staff ready to ensure you get the perfect new furniture for your home. These factors combined with great quality products makes Wapaka Mattress the perfect place to find the missing piece for your home. Shop Wapaka Mattresses on Highway WQ in Wapaka.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Battle on the Chain here from Lakeman Field in Wapaka. Lakeman leading the Merchants 4-0. Joe Anderson here, joined by Allison Wolf. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast so far tonight. We head to the top of the 6th inning. The Lakemen will bring up Adam Kennedy, Johnny Popham, and Ryan McCuskey. Kennedy in the night 0 for 2, was strikeout and reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th. Josh Nielsen in relief here, starting his 3rd inning of work. Hunter Waldener pitched 3 innings and then pitched to 3 batters in the 4th. Kennedy looking for his first hit of the night. Swings and misses. It's 0-2. Nielsen came in the 4th with bases loaded and nobody out and struck out the side to get out of the jam. He struck out 7 so far as Josh Nielsen. Ground ball, 3rd base foul. Nolan Hoppe is now in left. Andrew Baranowski started in left and moved to 3rd. And struck him out. Nielsen continues to strike out batters here as Kennedy goes down on strikes for the first out of the 6th. Top of the order now on Johnny Popham. Johnny on the evening flew out to right. Reached on an error and struck out. Hits a ground ball and grounds out for the 2nd out of the inning. Two up, 2 down brings up Ryan McCuskey. McCuskey 0 for 3. The top 3 hitters in the lineup for Waupaca have not done well tonight with the bat. Not only one hit from the number 1, 2, and 3 hitters for the Lakemen. Gotten a lot of hits from the middle of the order. This is McCuskey. He is ahead in the count 1-0 to Nielsen. Nielsen has struck out. Got to count again. And fouled out of play. He's struck out 3, 7, 8 batters in not quite 3 innings. So the right-hander has come in and shut the door for Everest against the Lakemen. Count even at a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted swing for strike 2. One and 2 the count with 2 away. Base is empty. Josh Nielsen gets the sign, comes set, and will come to the plate. Ground ball. And that'll do it for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Saleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
Alice and I rocking along to Come On Eileen, and I remember when it was new. It was only 40 years ago. Everest will bring up to the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Tanner Graham, Ryan Hubacek, and Josh Nielsen. Jack Egan still on the hill for the Lakemen. Had a no-hitter with 2 outs in the fifth and gave up an infield single to Matt Witter and then walked 2 batters. So right now he's throwing a 1-hitter. Lefty for the Lakemen. Kind of a sidewinder from our angle. Tanner Graham on the night, 2 strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging. Lefty looking for his first base hit of the evening. And Egan pitches. Called strike 1. And again, the lads from Everest are in the camera shot. Now he moves out of the way. We can see a little bit better. That pitch high. One and 2 to count to Tanner Graham. Egan with the rock, and now the pitch. Watch Egan on the hill. When he comes set, he rocks, and then sets, and then delivers. Little number. And that's a base hit. It ain't pretty, but it's a base hit for Tanner Graham. Good effort by Egan, but it was just one of those tweeners between Jason Ellie, the catcher, and Jack Egan, and then Alex Pankratz was running in to try to make the play from third. Now we got a courtesy runner coming in for the Merchants again, and this is Tanner Graham, number 9. Well, my sister Shirley wants me to keep playing the words game on Facebook, and it's like, I'm busy right now. We're working a game. We'll get you later. Temperature down now to 75. 1 on, nobody out. This is Ryan Hubacek. Grounded into a double play and struck out 0 for 2. Say it's supposed to get down to 65 here in Waupaca. Count even at a ball on the strike to Ryan Hubacek. Tanner Graham at first. The pitch. Now 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Oh, I forgot to mention La Cheeserie to all of my friends out there who know what that means. A hearty La Cheeserie, friends. Count now 2-2 to Ryan Hubacek. Game was moving along pretty quickly, and now it's kind of slowed down. Tanner Graham still at first for the Merchants. And Hubacek with a 2-2 count. The pitch. Count now is full, 3-2. It's amazing some of the interesting junk emails I get. I just kind of had a quick check at the emails, and it's like, oh goodness. I will not go into detail what they are, but they're junk. And got him out at second on the steal. Was that ball 4? So it's a dead ball. There's not a play at second. Now if he walked him, because Graham was making a steal attempt, but it was ball 4. So Graham will be safe at second as Hubacek will draw the walk and go to first. They can talk about it, but the ball is dead as soon as... Yeah, it's a dead ball. So the runner is not out. Shouldn't be. Okay. All right, I'm going to try to figure this out. I think what happened, and this is just me thinking, that Hubacek, that last pitch that he took was not a ball. That was a strike, and he struck out. It was a strike him out, throw him out situation. Had to have been. So the plate umpire called Hubacek out, and Graham was thrown out. So now you got 2 outs. That was interesting. Does that sound right, Allison? I mean, that's the best explanation I can come up with. Okay. I can ask her. She knows what she's doing. She's done book 2, so smart kid. Anybody going to Marquette in business? You got to know what you're doing. All right, so we got 2 outs, and Josh Nielsen, the batter, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Needless to say, this has been an interesting 6th inning. Graham had a hit that went about 30 feet in front of the plate. Nobody could get to it cleanly. Tanner Graham, and he got the first. And Ryan Hubacek on a full count. They had Tanner Graham on the move. Everybody thought that Hubacek had taken ball 4. But the plate umpire said no. He struck out, and they had to throw down to second as Graham was trying to steal second, and he was thrown out and tagged on the steal attempt. Been interesting, for to say the least. And here's a walk to Josh Nielsen. That's why you do scorebooks and pencil, friends. So Nielsen will draw the walk with 2 outs now. And Nick Barnes will bat, I believe. No, they're going to send up a pinch hitter, I believe. Nope, it's going to be Nick Barnes. My bad. That's why you took the time to write down the rosters of these players. So Barnes, the left-handed hitter with 2 outs, 2 strikeouts for the catcher tonight for the Merchants. Egan's pitch, fouled away for strike 1. Never a dull moment in these adult league baseball games. You never know what's going to happen. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the pitch. Call the ball. 1-2 the count. Ground ball. Popham at second, over to first for the 3rd out. Well, an interesting at-bat comes to an end. No runs for the Merchants. We head into the top of the 7th inning. Lakeman 4, Merchants nothing. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high-quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
When I did plate umpiring, you knew if it was a strike. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of Battle on the Chain. Allison Wolf and Joe Anderson here bringing you tonight's game. Had a nice chat with Allison. We talked about that situation that happened in the bottom of the 6th. I guess what we kind of came to the conclusion is the plate umpire did not really make it vocally evident that that was a called 3rd strike. And that was where all the confusion ended up. So it was a strike him out, throw him out situation. Josh Nielsen in his 4th inning of work here as we head to the top of the 7th, and the Merchants trailing 4-0. Nielsen has done quite a good job coming in relief of Hunter Walder. Walder got into the 4th inning, faced 3 batters. Gave up a single, walk the 2nd batter, and the 3rd batter reached on a fielder's choice, and Nielsen came in, got him out of struck out the side to put out the threat. No scoring since the 3rd inning. Luke Boehm ball number 14 is now batting for these gentlemen. I do have their lineup too. There we go. But I don't have a 14. Jordan Cook? We're going to go with what Allison's. Okay, Jordan Cook may be the batter here. Nielsen ahead of him, 1-2. Fouled away. Count remains 1-2. And struck him out. 9th strikeout of the match here for Josh Nielsen. This is number 18. Don't have an 18 either. Is it 10? Yeah. Oh, excuse me, 10. That makes a lot of difference. Jack Schaefer, the batter. One away here in the top of the 7th. Nielsen has come in and pitched well. He's 1-2 now to Schaefer. And struck him out. 2 away here in the top of the 7th. 10 strikeouts for Josh Nielsen. And this is number 15. 3 pinch hitters coming up for the Lakemen here in the top of the 7th. Two away here in the top of the 7th for the Lakemen. Nielsen with 10 strikeouts in relief for the Merchants. Looking to make it number 11. The pitch. High. 3-1 now to count. He is yet to walk a batter. And struck out the side. Nielsen with 11 strikeouts in the matchup. Merchants down to their last 3 outs, trailing by 4 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. You're watching Battle on the Chain on Zaleski Sports.
Fletcher's Jewelers is Waupaca's own local jeweler with an exceptional line of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, and a variety of bracelets. As your 4th-generation jeweler, they have the experience you can count on, with an emphasis always on you, the customer. Give the perfect necklace, earrings, or bracelet in gold, sterling silver, or white gold, and you've got the perfect gift for a birthday, anniversary, special occasion, or just because. They carry the top brands and even offer Wisconsin Badger and Packer items. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Battle on the Chain between the Waupaca Lakemen and the Everest Merchants. Jack Egan coming in for a 7th inning of work for the Lakemen. So far has only given up 2 hits. And he's struck out 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9 batters so far. And has walked 2. Pitching the shutout, he had a no-hitter with 2 outs into the 5th and gave up a really tough infield hit and then walked the next batter but got out of the jam. Andrew Baranowski will lead things off here for the Everest down to the last 3 outs. Baranowski on the night, 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout, and is ahead in the count now, 2-0. Had some interesting plays. We had a foul ball and nearly hit us in the coconut, and then we had a situation where we weren't sure what was going on. Apparently we found out after we kind of figured things out, it was a strikeout, throw 'em out situation, much to the chagrin of the Merchants. And Egan now 3-1 to Andrew Baranowski. And another walk. So Baranowski will get on first. 3rd walk of the contest for Egan. And a masterful pitching performance tonight for the Lakemen. Nielsen and Egan. And Egan starts him out with a fastball right down Broadway for strike 1. Nolan Hoppy. His first at-bat of the contest tonight. Here in the 7th. Still alive, but now down to their last 2 outs as Hoppy goes down on strikes. 10th strike of the contest for Egan. And Connor Langben, the batter. 2, a hit by a pitch and a walk. Fouls that one off. Count now 0-2. Andrew Baranowski at first. And Connor Langben, the batter. Left-handed first baseman. Egan's pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Popped him up. Playable. Alex Pankratz says it's mine and gets the out. So 2 away for the number 9 hitter, Coleman Schilling. Due up. See if that is who's batting. Yes, it is. So Coleman Schilling, the last chance here for the Merchants in their first game of the tournament. Schilling 0 for 1 in the contest tonight. A strikeout victim in the 3rd and drew a walk in the 5th. And that'll do it as the Lakemen come out for the 4-0 victory over the Merchants. Friends, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Yeah.
What's that?
Ever been in the house?
In the house?
When I get done talking to you, I'll give you the mic and you get to say, I'm Jack Egan and I'm in the house. The highlight.
Oh, okay. No, I have not. No, first time.
Okay. Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of the what's it on the chain? Battle on the Chain. Battle on the Chain. This is the Nasonville Dairy Post Game Show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I am here with starting pitcher Jack Egan, who pitched a gem tonight. I had him going for a no-hitter until the 5th inning. We had a little difference of opinion, but anyway, he pitched a gem tonight. What were some of the pitches you were throwing this evening?
Just the fastball slider. That's kind of been the staple of my career, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you kind of kept everybody off balance for the Merchants.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just started dropping down to that submarine slot a little bit, too, so that's kind of been a tool, and, yeah, just trusting to that fastball and hitting your spots and trusting in your defense behind you.
Kind of reminded me of Clayton Kershaw, how you approach it with the rocking. Yeah.
Yeah, Kershaw is one of the guys that did it. I actually, Mike Clevenger is a pitcher for the Padres, I believe, and he's kind of goofy. So just something to keep the rhythm up there, and just, I don't like being too stationary. So.
Okay. Yeah. Now, would you be available yet to do a little relief tomorrow?
No, I am down for tomorrow. That was a lot of pitches. Yeah, no, we are down for tomorrow.
Okay. All right. I was going to say, I'm almost in that Tug McGraw zone from the 1980 Phillies. You weren't even alive then, I know that.
Know the name, though.
Anyway, Jack, we're going to put you in the house, all right?
All righty.
Okay, I'll get out of the way, and when you're ready, go ahead.
I'm Jack Egan. I'm in the house. I'm Jack Egan, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, Jason. Pleasure.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks. All righty. We'll do a quick rundown here. Jack Egan, 7 innings on the hill, 2 hits, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts, and 1 hit batter. The hot hitters for the Lakemen tonight, and I'm doing this without my glasses, so good for me. We're going to say Jake Pankratz was 2 for 4 tonight with 2 RBI. And Walker Smith was 2 for 3 with an RBI tonight for the Lakemen. Pitching for the Everest Merchants, Hunter Walder started, pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 hits, walked 1, struck out 1, and 4 runs were scored while he was on the mound. Josh Nielsen came in and pitched 4 innings and struck out 11 without walking. Let's see, I believe he did not walk a batter. Struck out 11 and allowed no runs. Great game for the Lakemen. Merchants will bounce back and play again tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow as well. I want to give a special shout out to my producer, Allison Wolf, for a great job tonight. We'll be here starting late tomorrow morning. I think it's 11:15. 12:15? 12:15 tomorrow. I get to sleep in an extra 30 minutes. Anyway, we'll be here tomorrow at 12:15. We got a triple hitter for you on the network. For Allison Wolf, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight. Our final score again, Lakemen 4, Merchants nothing. Have a good evening.